Hi, my name is Mark Brown and I teach business at Wilberforce College. So why study business? We have excellent results. A high percentage of high grades are achieved by all our students. We have excellent career progression. It combines with any other course selection. We have superb teaching and you will get plenty of support. We have 100% pass rate on all our business courses and 78% plus high grades. So what are our expectations for learning in business? We expect you to have a passion for business, a real interest, to be driven and committed. We expect you to make a commitment to learning both inside and outside of the classroom. There are plenty of external assessments to do with plenty of support. We expect you to complete all of the assessments set on time and to the best of your ability. Most of all, you need a desire to succeed. So business, what's all that about? Well, it's part of the social sciences faculty and there are lots of business related qualifications. We've got A-level business, an extended certificate in business, BTEC course, a BTEC extended diploma in business, BTEC first award in business, and we do run A-level economics, which is dealt with elsewhere by another colleague of mine. Okay, this faculty has travel and tourism, law, French, Spanish, psychology, criminology. Why study business? Well, in all our courses, we look at 4 key functional areas in many different ways, but these are the underpinning areas for business. Marketing, operations management, accounts and finance, and human resource management. All areas that you will be looking at on any one of those courses I described earlier. In the real world, business is incredibly important. Don't forget you're going to be working at some point in your life, and business ties in with anything that you choose to do because the world of business is where you are going to be. Okay, we look at all sorts of current affairs. What about brick versus click? Okay, more and more people are buying online, far fewer people are going to shops on the high street, and this is leading to all sorts of problems. So how is the high street changing? How are these companies like Marks and Spencer's, Debenhams, Superdrug, how are they going to deal with this problem? What can they do to attract people back into their high street stores? Can the high street even survive? Are we going to end up in a click and collect, a click world where we just get our phone out, get on the app, and there you go, it's delivered a day or two later to your door? Are we going to be driving vans instead of working behind checkouts? Interesting. When we look at marketing, a great example of looking at this is why do Tesco's and John Lewis and Marks and Spencer spend so much on Christmas advertising campaigns? They spend an incredibly large amount of money, millions and millions of pounds each year, pushing out some fancy, exciting Christmas advertising campaigns. You've all seen the ads. Why do they do that? Is it just to get an edge on the competition? Why are those sales so important over that Christmas period? Extremely important to think about the target market, the market research that goes into these campaigns, and where do they get the resources from? How can they afford it? All questions in the real world that are business related. In business, there's a big move to be more ethical. I mean, what is fair trade, for example? Well, it's an organisation that helps suppliers to benefit from trade with the West, usually from developing countries. So big companies that buy their supplies from developing countries, if they do it through fair trade, those suppliers will get the highest salaries and wages. They'll be able to reinvest in the communities, in education, and obviously become sustainable, which means they'll be able to repeat and produce and sustain that business, producing whatever crops it is or whatever produce they produce over time. It makes the world a fairer place. Are businesses like Primark becoming more ethical? Primark's got a terrible reputation for using child labour in these suppliers that are based in developing countries. They're now trying to address that. They're coming up with new ideas and contracts and ways of helping those suppliers to improve standards, improve conditions and pay, and benefit from the trade that they have with Primark. Lots of companies are having to look at things in a different way, including their relationship with the environment as well. Why do businesses produce accounts? Accounts underpins the whole, it's the underlying sort of monitoring and control of a business. Are you making a profit? How much is your revenue? How can you improve your sales revenue? Are you shifting your stock? What are your profit margins? Okay. How are you going to attract shareholders if you don't make a profit? And the accounts that are published each year look at this. We can use different calculations to assess those accounts and analyse them, like ratio analysis, for example. Can this business pay its bills? Does it have a lot of debtors, customers who are not paying on time? Will it survive? Is it solvent? Well, there's lots of ways that we can look at the accounts of a business and analyse its performance and try and improve what it does. Looking at this funky little car here, this is a Honda's latest electric car. It's coming to the UK shortly. How do businesses decide whether or to invest in a new product or not? What did Honda, what processes, what decisions did they undertake before launching this car? How long will it take to pay back? Can they afford the investment? Where's the money going to come from? Okay, what sort of return are they going to get on that? And there are different calculations again that we can look at that businesses use, methods, decision trees, all sorts of methods they use to work out whether it's worth investing in a new product or service. I think this car is really cute. I want one of these. Also, human resource management. What's a trade union? Do you know what a trade union is? Is it worth joining a trade union? What do they offer? Do they offer protection? Do they fight for your pay and conditions? What other things do they offer? How do businesses motivate their employees? Do they threaten with a big stick and say, we're going to sack you if you don't work harder? Or do they offer better pay, conditions, opportunities for promotion? Is that a better way of motivating your employees? Things like 0 hours contracts, are they fair? As a student, you'll probably have a job, it might be a 0 hours contract. That's great if you're a student. Choose when you work, do as many hours as you need to do. Not so good if you've got a family to support and you need to plan for the future. Why do businesses like 0 hours contracts? Are they cheap? Does it mean it reduces their costs? Does it make them more flexible in meeting demand? Lots of questions out there in the real world about businesses and how they function. Now we've got various courses. A-level business is a traditional course. At the end of 2 years, you've got 3 2-hour exams. Each one of them has a weighting of 100 marks, so they're equally weighted across those 3 2-hour exams. Lots of assessments throughout the 2 years, lots of mock exams. You've got your content here. I'm not going to waffle through this because karaoke PowerPoint's not a good idea. But also, it looks at all those 4 functional areas, those traditional areas that we've looked at earlier on: marketing, accounts and finance, operations management and human resources. Fantastic course, get you into university, get you into a higher level apprenticeship too, as will all our courses, in fact. So if you like exams, you're not too worried about coursework, there's no coursework on this particular course, this is the course for you. We also have the BTEC Level 3 Extended Certificate in Business, okay? 4 units on the course, 1 exam in the first year, 1 exam in the second year. But the majority of the work is coursework based in the classic BTEC style. So it's pass merit distinction. Most students on this course will achieve distinction star at the end of the course. You can combine it with 2 other courses. It's equivalent to 1 full A level, which gives you some breadth to your study. And again, this course, like all the others, will get you into university, will also help you to get a higher level apprenticeship after 2 years. So we also have BTEC Level 3 Extended Diploma in Business. You'll be studying 13 units on this course, and it's a complete course of study. You can't really study anything else alongside it, so it's for business heads essentially. It's a fantastic course and it gives you lots of depth and insight into the different aspects of business, running a modern business and the business environment. There are 2 examinations in the first year and there are 2 examinations in the second year. So out of the 13 units delivered over the 2 years, there are 4 examinations. On this course, you do get the option of a 2-week work placement. That's later on, around about February time in the second year usually. And we can arrange a work placement to suit your needs and perhaps in a career of your choice, should you so wish to do that. It's a great course, opens all the same doors as the A-level. It'll take you into university. It'll also get you onto apprenticeships at a higher level. So in that sense, it's an excellent course and equivalent to 3 full level 3 qualifications. Pass merit distinction. Most students finish this course with triple distinction stars. Finally, we've got the BTEC First Certificate in Business. This is a level 2 course. So maybe you missed out on your English or your maths and you need another year to catch up a little bit. This is an excellent course, a great insight into the business world. Looks at those 4 functional areas, just as I've described before. You've got 6 units over 1 year and you've got 2 exams. Now this course is a real sort of introduction to business, if you like, and once you've completed this course at merit level or above, that will open doors and get you onto the level 3 courses, which I've also described. Again, all the information is available on our website, etc. So, what facilities, trips and visits do we offer in business? Okay, we have lots of online resources for a start. You will have a Microsoft Team account, you'll have Moodle, email, you've got the VLA Virtual Library for all your textbooks electronically, PowerPoint presentations, assignment briefs, guidance sheets, video clips, a full bespoke set of notes for each course, along with extensive revision materials. Obviously, you have your own personal account where you can upload work and download all these materials. We do lots and lots and lots of visits. I can't tell you about all of the visits we do, but for example, the Amazon warehouse, we went there last year, we investigated operations management and logistical management. There's a unit where students organise their own events on the extended diploma. So not only got bowling, paintballing, ties in with the team building unit. We have A-level tutor-to-you revision sessions in Leeds. We go on visits to retail outlets and retail parks. We do visual merchandising where we go and look at various shops and how they lay out the store itself. We've linked with Hull University, the global enterprise competitions, lots and lots of competitions we can enter you into over the years. We have links with Hull University, quite strong ones, so there are lots of open days that take place there. We've taken people on visits about Brexit, the A-level students, for example. We've got visits to Hull University, we've got speakers and competitions. We also have a lot of links with local businesses, and of course we can arrange a work placement for every single student. All our students are encouraged to undertake a work placement. It's a great way of gaining that extra experience, and we're very good at that here at Wilberforce College. So, any questions?